I know. There we go.
Woo! Thank you, Marty. Save me. Um, so we're going to start off, and I'm going to talk about the group event that we have planned and that's going to be upcoming. Um, I apologize. And then towards the end, we'll talk about Veterans Day and kind of brainstorm since that's going to be around the corner. And just a quick reminder to everybody that our quarter 3 meeting is going to also be September 11th. Um, but I think we've made some progress. Liz is not going to be on this call. However, Liz was able to reach out to the Veterans House and coordinate us going in as a group and doing an activity together to bring in a meal and serve a meal to those in this Veterans House. If I am misspeaking at any point, correct me, but my understanding is we're going to be doing that September 11th from 5 to 6:30. Is that correct, Marty, Melissa?
Yeah, we'll have to be there before 5 o'clock, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I had that right. I didn't want to mess that up. But the plan is right now to um, serve a meal to them between 5 and 6:30. So yeah, we would probably want to arrive closer to 4:30. And would hope that many of you would be able to join us. And I wanted to talk about maybe ideas. I'm thinking that we're all thinking that it would be best to have things prepared in advance to take. And then that way we could spend our time there serving and interacting. I know some of the ideas that they've suggested in the past that they've done that's been of a great success was like a baked potato bar or a chili cook-off. They've also done breakfast for dinner. Didn't know if anybody had any ideas of something different that they wanted to try, or do you like any of those ideas? Because I think that's the last piece of this is to narrow down who can attend and who can bring what and what ideas we thought we would do for a meal. So I'm going to open it up to discussion to see if anybody had any suggestions or thoughts.
Sorry, what date are we thinking of?
September 11th, and it'll be from 5 to 6:30 for the serving time. So it would be a sentimental day, and it'll also be a day of serving veterans between the HVPI committee quarter 3 meeting during the day, and then that evening on September 11th, we would serve at the Veterans House.
Perfect. And where is the Veterans House located? I'm sorry, I should probably know that.
No, you are fine. I actually don't have the address. I know it's going to.
It's like, I think it's like 38th and Cold Spring Road, I believe. Here we have the address.
Okay.
It is.
I just Googled it. Perfect. I just needed it. I wanted it
Yeah,
just a
26.
general, like, are we talking Indianapolis or like where we're talking? So perfect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. And the other thing, does anybody have any ideas for those that can participate of what they would like to see us serve? Do you want to try something that they've done in the past, like the baked potato bar, the chili cook-off, or breakfast for dinner? Or do you want to, as a group, try to come up with a different idea?
They also said they had a grill.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, if we did hamburgers and French fries, or I mean, I'm open to suggestions. I want this to be something that everyone throws out ideas and we as a group decide what we're going to bring and serve.
I think the idea of like a baked potato bar or like a taco bar or something like that, because you have so many varieties of like pieces and parts, and just if it doesn't put so much excuse me, so much on one person. So like if somebody's bringing the nacho cheese, somebody's bringing the shredded cheese, somebody's bringing the jalapenos, you know what I mean? Or 2 or 3 things. I mean, however many, whatever we can think of. I think like pieces and parts makes that easy, but
I agree. I absolutely agree. And I also think that they haven't done a taco bar. So I kind of like that idea. Is it's something different that hasn't been done? And that way we're not copying what they've done previously. Not that that would be an issue, but I do like the idea of a taco bar. Or have you seen where they do they put aluminum foil down on a table and then they put the nachos and then they make it like a big nacho buffet.
I would worry about, if that was for your family, it'd be one thing, but we need to stay as, bacteria free as
Yeah.
possible if they're like going through
Sanitary.
oncology.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Sanitary, just because like if they're going through oncology, chemo,
Right.
I mean, we want to try to, I love that idea. And if we want to come over to my house, then let's do that. But I mean, I just feel like
All right, let's pick the date for that then.
okay.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So do you
Yeah.
guys have the idea of the taco then? Or does anybody else have any other suggestions that they would want to throw out?
Yeah, I think if we don't want to cook there, like if we were gonna do a breakfast for dinner, I feel like we'd probably want to cook some of it there. Like we'd want to be kind of cooking the pancakes fresh in my mind. So
Right.
I would err on the side of like the baked potato bar or the taco bar. And I agree, we can all kind of bring different pieces to that pretty easily. So yeah, I would be on board for either of those. Both of those are good too, in case people have dietary restrictions. I don't know if there might not be as much with the, taco bar for vegetarians, but I just think of like vegetarian or like if you're gluten-free, both of those
Right.
would give good choices. Obviously, like flour tortillas would be out, but if we had a lot of times there's like corn tortillas that are gluten-free. So those are big dietary restrictions, and then people could kind of pick around what they couldn't eat. So that's kind of nice too.
Absolutely. So let's
I was
take,
thinking about a soup bar.
oh, that'd
Soup
be
bars
good.
are always a hit.
With fall coming, that would be a great idea also.
We definitely need to decide today, I think.
Yes,
right?
I
I mean, we need to.
Yeah, because we only have, a couple of weeks
Yeah,
really.
because it's only.
And then decide who's
3
going to bring
weeks.
what. Okay, so do we want to take a poll on whether we do a soup bar, a baked potato bar, or a taco bar?
So, did you say what? Take a vote? What'd you
Yeah.
say?
See what
Oh,
the
okay.
Well, maybe because the one feedback they gave us was do sugar-free options because they probably will have diabetics. They're going to give us an idea of dietary closer to the time of what their population is like right before. But
Okay.
would a potato bar be too heavy? Like at least with taco bar, you can like avoid some of the carbs and do more veggies,
Right.
and,
That
what I
is,
mean?
it's going to be a lot less starchy.
Right.
And I like the soup bar idea, Kenzie. I think that was your idea. But I think with that, a lot of us, I know for myself, I mean, I'm going to have to pick something up. I'm not at home to make it prior to be able to bring it. You know what I mean? To keep it warm and all of that come 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, that's a great point. And I really was just thinking of the crock pot route.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Easy transportation can be made in the crock pot, bring it to, but I understand the constraints. Do we have an idea of the size? Because that might also be a good factor into what kind
Yeah.
of food we provide if we know how many veterans will be.
Yeah, they said they would let her know like closer to the day of census number and any dietary constraints, but for right now, they
gotcha.
just said go sugar, have at least a sugar-free option for dessert. So
maybe we just taco bar just to be something that's not been done and something that would be a little bit more flexible. Like you said, if we have somebody that can't have meat, or if somebody
They can
can't,
just make a salad because if we
Right.
bring lettuce, if someone brings lettuce, they can just make a
Yeah.
taco salad.
And
Right.
Yeah.
like if we had refried beans, if they are vegetarian or something, then they could still have a protein with the lettuce and tomato, and
Right.
provided they like that, but I
So
mean, they'll
let's-
have other options to eat. I don't think they have to only eat what we have there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like this is your only meal, so take it or leave it. I don't think that that's the case there. So I mean, I think if in case they don't like it and or it doesn't fit with what they can or can't eat, they'll have other options too, is my assumption.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, well, I don't know, do they, I don't know enough about it, to be honest. I wish I could tell you more, but I didn't even
The
know it
last time,
existed until Liz told me about it not too long ago, so I was so thankful that they have it, but I'm not really sure how it
the
works
last time
today.
that I was there, and I'll be honest, it's been a while. The last time I was there, it was set up kind of like apartments with like a kitchen, and they could basically bring their own stuff, and people like donate stuff for like the cabinets, and they could cook what they wanted when they wanted. They don't have like meals, but it
Okay,
could have
so
changed.
as a
No,
normal,
I
they
think
always
that's right.
provide their own selves their own meal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
because-
they go to the grocery and
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that makes
because
sense.
Liz had mentioned like if they want to participate in dinner, like it's not like they all sit down,
Yeah, right, okay,
So
yeah.
yeah, I think that's correct.
Well,
okay, if we do the taco bar, and what we could do is maybe talk about who's going to bring what, and then whatever is left over, we could send it out to maybe the group in case somebody couldn't join the call today, but they would like to bring items. We could say these are the items that we still need people to bring.
Yeah.
or donate. And like I'm local, so I could always swing by the Indy area and pick it up from someone or whatever.
Absolutely. So
I can start out by saying I buy a half a cow, or when I buy my meat, so I would be willing to do like 10 pounds of hamburger meat.
already 10 pounds hamburger and I'm writing it all down. Okay. And
That's another thought too, I thought. Like not just hamburger, I mean, you could have chicken, you could have like a chicken taco, if somebody else wanted to bring meat.
actually, I would be happy to do the chicken. And that way we have an option so that if somebody isn't able to eat red meat, then they have a chicken option as well.
Okay.
So I could do 10 pounds of chicken.
Okay.
Angie, 10 pounds chicken. Okay. And who else would be able to commit to doing this, and what would you be willing to bring?
I'll
I can,
sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm happy to do a couple cases of water.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to have margaritas, but
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they might like it.
So
Couple
Tracy,
cases of water.
so I'm putting Tracy down for water. Okay.
I'm trying to think of things that I can keep in a cooler because I'll be out all day. It's a very busy day that day.
But it'll be
Yeah.
a rewarding day being 9/11.
It absolutely. So a couple cases of water. I could bring some salsa.
And
I'll bring a
salsa.
gallon of salsa. Yeah. Is that
Okay.
good?
Yes, a cup of water and the salsa for Tracy. Okay. Who else?
I'll bring fajita vegetables.
Oh,
Fajita,
yeah, good. That's good.
veggies.
And then there's I don't know how to do it because I've never taken the time, but there's like a sign up Genius that you can do that's free
Mhm.
and send it out to everyone so people can just sign up for the things that are still left.
Okay. Absolutely. Do we have anyone else on here that is wanting, because I'm just going to write this down, and then when I send out the minutes to Melissa, I'll put what we have so far.
Yeah,
This
we-
is Kinsey. I could
Okay.
bring like a huge thing of sour cream, a big thing of cheeses.
Okay.
Trying to think of what other toppings, like
Maybe like
maybe
chopped
some
tomatoes,
chopped, yeah, like
lettuce.
pico and corn and so yeah, I'll do toppings.
Okay, I'm gonna
And I
put you
can
things.
That's a lot for you, Kinsey, though. I mean, to just say toppings, I'm not
oh
that
okay.
I'm not like saying don't bring that, but like that's
No,
a whole
I
lot.
understand.
I mean,
Yeah,
the sour cream and the cheese alone is a whole lot.
right.
Then you got the lettuce, then you got the tomatoes, I mean, I don't want you to feel like you have to do all toppings.
Okay, well why don't
It's
we
gonna be all
say
toppings, like
yeah, sour cream, cheese, and pico, which is a tomato
South
onion like
yeah.
pico.
mix. So thank you.
Okay.
Yes, no, that makes sense.
Okay.
We
So
can do, sorry, are you ready?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I was just thinking we don't have like tortillas or taco shells yet, so I can do tortillas and taco shells.
Okay.
That'll work if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
Or I can
Absolutely.
do whatever. So if that doesn't, let
No,
me know.
no, that's perfect.
And then we would need like plates and silverware and
Oh yeah, I never thought about that.
napkins.
True.
Angie,
I
Angie,
wonder
I'm
if we need the.
myself in third party. I have a bunch of paper plates. I could bring those. The chicken and the paper plates.
Well, let's verify we have to supply that. They might use,
Okay.
who knows, but
And then
we'll put that down as a question for Liz to follow up on, like.
and I'm wondering about a dessert, if we should bring dessert too to go with the
Yeah.
tacos that can eat it. And
Yeah,
that maybe Liz will want to do.
I'll do the non-sugar free dessert.
Okay, so you're
I have
doing
this Mexican dessert I like to make. I'll make it for this.
Melissa. Okay, so Katie was the one bringing the tortillas and the taco shells, right?
No, wait. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna do, Melissa is gonna do the sugar-free dessert.
No, sugar dessert, sugar.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought I said that wrong.
Okay, so here's what I have so far, just because I'm a goofball and I mean well, but I mess up frequently. I have Melissa down for the dessert. I have Marty down for 10 pounds of hamburger. I have Angie down for 10 pounds of chicken and possibly paper plates. I have Tracy down for waters and salsa. I have, who is bringing the fajitas and the veggies?
I'm bringing the veggies.
Oh, okay. See, this is why I had to read it back, because I knew I would mess up. Melissa's bringing the veggies. Kinsey is bringing cheese, sour cream, and pico. And Katie is bringing tortillas and taco shells.
Yep.
Am I forgetting anything?
So we probably could use like rice and beans.
Yes. So things we
Chips.
still,
Like if chips, if film them in taco or nachos
Lettuce.
instead of
Lettuce.
lettuce,
chips,
shredded cheese.
Just chopped tomatoes in case they don't want the
Yeah,
pico.
right.
Just
Okay.
chopped onions. I mean,
Cilantro.
jalapenos, which I have a ton of jalapenos. Let me bring those because I need to get rid of those things. Hamburger and jalapenos for me.
Okay, so
We need a sugar-free dessert.
sugar-free dessert. Okay.
We have water, but if we wanted to have some sort of other drink, maybe just do like a lemonade or something,
Yeah.
like just one, not get crazy and have like a
we
whole.
could do with the water? We could do like a Crystal Light packet or something, and that's sugar free.
That's true. That's a great.
Or any of them. It doesn't have to be Crystal Light, but whatever one's sugar free. Or sugar ones, whatever they want.
This is a huge start already, though. Seriously, I am very, very, very happy with how this is together.
Nacho cheese.
Oh, ooh, yes.
I think what else?
Guacamole.
Guacamole. we're all like, gosh, now we're hungry.
I was just
Go have
thinking that.
Mexican for dinner tonight.
Is someone already bringing the sugar-free dessert? If not, I can.
Okay,
Oh,
great.
perfect.
Are you gonna come up, Amy, for this?
Yes, yep, I'll come up.
Oh, awesome.
Hey,
Is Crypto gonna come with you?
He absolutely can.
Yay.
awesome.
Yes, he would love it.
I think the vets would love that as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, will you put down on the list things to Angie to ask Liz, make sure it's okay that a therapy dog comes in their
Yeah,
house,
Absolutely.
just to make sure.
Yes.
So he doesn't make the long trip for,
Right.
While we're doing the list though, just in case, I know we're gonna check on it with Liz if they already have paper plates and all that, but we do need to think about that. Like paper plates, bowls, forks, spoons, or I guess utensils, paper, napkins,
cups, yeah.
So what I'll do is when I type this out, I'm going to put who's bringing what. And then here's still a list of items that are open, and then have everybody look through it and say, hey, are we forgetting anything? And then Melissa always sends it out so that it comes from the HVPI and the same person every time. But I'll try to detail it out and make it as simplified as possible.
Melissa, do you know how to do that? What she was talking about that,
I can do that. Yeah,
okay,
yep,
cool.
we can do that.
Cause that's a live update, right? Like when somebody does it
Uh-huh.
immediately, like everyone else sees it immediately?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I just was looking up the Indie Vet House, and on their website, they have a list of house needs, and we don't have to do this because I know we're already providing a meal, but I was just thinking like it might be cool to ask at my agency just to do like a little drive before we're going to be going there on the 11th and see if we can, if we can collect any extra donations. Again, nobody else has to do that. I just thought it was kind of nice. It's like things like coffee, creamers, sugar, laundry detergent, paper products, those types of things. That would be like easy,
Oh,
just to like
so-
put out a bin and collect.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Now, we are gonna talk about here in the future, for a Christmas,
Yes.
not Christmas, but holiday.
Like Veterans Day. That's the
so
thing.
not that that's not a great idea, because it wouldn't hurt anything for them to have extra even now and later, but I mean, that is a good thought too.
Well, and my thing is, honestly, part of my thought process is thinking that what if we're not doing a huge thing, but we're going to do things with the holidays coming up. Maybe if we go do this taco bar and we kind of see in person what the biggest and greatest needs are, and as we meet people and talk to people and figure out their little bit of their likes and stuff, then do a collection. And then for Veterans Day, what better place to donate and take to the Veterans House? And that's kind of our little, not sponsored thing, but just part of one of the things that we're going to do, because during the holidays they get stuff, but I don't know how much would it mean to them on
Mhm.
Veterans Day to be recognized, pinned, thank you, and do some things that they could use, need, want, like a need and a want, and
Right.
give to.
Absolutely.
I can tell you, I have been asked probably at least 3 times in the last month again for clothing protectors. So that's always a need. If you have anybody that does
Yep.
want to volunteer that, we are in need of them, because they get thrown away sometimes, unfortunately. And we've had a large amount that was given to us, and they continue to use them, but we also had a new unit open up, and then they didn't have any, so we gave them some of ours, so then that kind of made us go down. So anyways, clothing protectors are always something they're looking forward to, and they get ruined sometimes too and get old, but that is something that if you want to keep in the future for now and for later and for Christmas and for any time else, I know I get asked that a lot from people. And I do have another activity, but I don't want to interrupt the flow of this, talking about what we need for September 11th. But I don't want to forget that I have something else I want to mention before.
Well, go for it, girly. Share it
Okay.
with,
Well,
especially
I
before.
didn't. I want to make sure that this is taken care of first, since this is only a few days away. I mean, it's less than 3 weeks away for the Veterans House thing.
So wait, so like just a head count. Who out of this group is gonna make it? It sounds like Marty, Katie, Melissa, Angie, Tracy, Amy, Kenzie.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people.
Okay, cool.
And then Liz will join as well.
Right,
So that's 9. And then we may get some more by when we send it out.
right. Okay, just wanted to see.
Yeah. And what was Marty gonna share?
I was going to share, I got the dates for the Let My Light Shine for the Marion National Cemetery. And they are going, I know it's a little bit advanced, but I'm glad that I got it further in advance this time. So October 26th at 9 a.m. is when they're going to be placing the lights, and then they're going to pick him up on November 16th at 9 a.m. So just getting those dates out there, and I included a picture on the email with what I sent to Melissa and Angie and Liz. So hopefully we can get that, you know, for our meeting, but also just for the activities for sure. If you want to volunteer, they always need volunteer to help pick up the lights, and I think they pick them up from a church here in town, but I don't have those full details yet. She's going to send that to me. If it's not at a church, it's like at the Ambets or something, and then you take it. If not, you don't have to do that part, but then just placing it on all the graves there on October the 26th.
Okay, October 26th. And what's it called?
Let My Light Shine.
26th, because I'll put that in there as well.
Yeah.
Let my light shine. I still have did Tammy bring you the bibs that we had? Because I gave them to my boss to give to Tammy
She
to
gave me some, not the ones from you, I don't think.
Okay, she's got some more.
Yeah.
Shine. Okay, I got that one down as well. Yeah, and I know this is a lot to have to think about, and it's kind of first things first, but I just kind of want to put in everybody's mind about Veterans Day coming up, and anybody that has anything planned, or as things get brought up and plans get made, to share with the group so we can brainstorm and feed off of each other and try to serve as many veterans thinking outside the box as we possibly can. So we've got a lot coming up here soon. So we've got this group activity. We've got that'll be on September 11th. October 26th is Let My Light Shine. Veterans Day, November, and Christmas coming up before you know it.
It's so true. It starts happening, and it's like, ah.
Yeah, we've got a lot in the works. So does anybody have anything else they want to share? Well, I don't want to keep everybody real long. I know everybody's super busy. I feel like this is a lot of progress just getting this narrowed down, and I'm going to type it up and get it sent out ASAP. But just wanted to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything and giving anybody an opportunity to interact.
I do have one thing. So we have Honor Flight coming up on October 5th. And
Okay.
yes, and I'll send this in an email tomorrow. I'm actually not at the office this moment, but I'll send it tomorrow, or I can send it tomorrow morning. But
Okay.
they were looking for mail call items, which is basically like letters. They also have 2 pictures that kids can color as well if they want. One of them, they can write a letter, or anyone can. And it's for 86 veterans.
86.
Oh,
Yes, and so what they do is they get two envelopes, usually one like on, I want to say it's like on the way there, on the way back, and then they get another one whenever they're coming off the plane. And we
Okay.
love to stuff these with letters.
Okay.
So yeah, so I can send all of that information, but they do want those by September 20th.
Okay.
And those can even be like mailed to, it shows where you can mail it, or you can even like mail it to the Heart to Heart office in Jasper where I work, or there's a bunch of other places. But Crypto and I will
Okay.
be there for mail call day. So even if it comes after September 20th, that's okay because I'm going there anyway. So I'll just bring it.
I'm going to make sure I put that in our meeting minutes as well, for that to be sent out, just so that we can spread the word. Because anytime we can do more to honor more veterans, I'm all about it, and promoting it and getting the word out there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate you all, and I'll get this sent out up to Melissa by the end of the day tomorrow, and we're gonna have a great time helping, filling our hearts while we're helping filling the bellies of some deserving veterans.
And that's Patriot Day, which it's already, that, so maybe we can try to wear like a red, white, and blue, or
Yes.
make it, like decorate yourself if you can.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yes, that's actually a great idea, especially if we all showed up and like had as much patriotic items on as possible. So I love that idea. So I'm adding that on my notes as well. So all right, guys, look for the email to be coming out, and until next month.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.